last night on The Bachelor.
You are like a kind of mystery. Because you have put up so much layers, people don't get to know true you. Do you think you are truly the best match for Zach?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Have you ever thought about walking away from this? That's the power of mentalism. You can't hide anything from me.
What are you doing? Stop trying to figure me out.
I just did.
You can't.
It's done.
No, it's not.
I know you now.
You don't
Your
know me.
nature.
You don't know me
I'm
anything
done.
about me. Get out of my
Worth
head.
continuing.
Welcome to week 7 of The Bachelor, and just like Greer's reintroduction to the show, I'm gonna keep things nice and concise this week as I'm off visiting family. Luckily though, this episode is not very important at all, as it's only the episode before Hometowns, where Zach and the remaining women will learn who gets to have their families meet Zach, all while visiting...
We are in Budapest, Hungary, baby.
No, it's Budapest.
Budapest. Budapest.
And here, before the week can begin, of course Zach has to have his weekly boys chat with Jesse Palmer because his previous BFF Sean Lowe won't return any of his calls. And, like every time they have to do this, Jesse has some news for Zach.
Got some news about Greer.
Okay.
She's been quarantining back in town,
Okay.
and she's on her way to Budapest now.
To which Zach says, cool, but can you make her disappear like you did with Logan when he got COVID? Well, first up for the one-on-one this week is Katie, and this date is pretty much a write-off, cause at this point, if your name is either Katie or Gabby, you can pretty much always expect a rose. So these two explore the city, get some sage advice on love, and then type out a poem about each other on this love typewriter.
Okay.
I can go first.
He's just like the perfect man.
Alright Zach, take this girl and run with her, cause all it took was you writing 2 sentences into a typewriter and she's calling you the perfect man. I mean, soon Zach will be making her swoon just by going...
Rectangle. America. Megaphone. Monday.
Now, while these two get all riled up over some typewriting, for the rest of the ladies, the group date card for the week has arrived. And with Brooklyn's name not being on it, that means she'll be getting the one-on-one, and women like Kat are left to continue their spiral from last week.
I don't want to shut down or close off, but because of everything that's happened, it's making me feel like I want to protect myself. Doesn't he miss me as much as I miss him?
Now, moving back to the night portion of Katie's date, here she reiterates that what she wants in a relationship is a man who is actually going to stick by her. Like, if she gets a hometown, Zach won't be meeting her dad, he left her. Same goes for the man who raised her for a number of years after that. He too left. And so, having someone stable who will be there no matter what is all she's ever wanted. At which point, Zach then leans in and goes,
Get it? It's weird and hard, but I got you.
Okay.
Look at me. I got you. Good looking.
Alright, was that a wink you're getting a hometown, or a wink you don't have to worry about the other women? So Katie gets a rose in the first hometown spot, while production gets these two, of course, into a giant Hungarian hot tub.
I'm falling in love with him, and I just need a little bit more time to be able to say that.
On to the group date for the week, where here the rest of the women minus Brooklyn will be enjoying a date with the mentalist, aka this guy who does a bunch of magic tricks.
Please tell everyone what I've drawn on your hand.
You've drawn a heart.
Check your hands.
I got it. Oh. That was freaking weird. What the heck?
Oh, you know, all of these women are now side-eyeing this mentalist like, why her? Why Gabby of all people?
Because they're both skinny, they both have brown hair.
They could be brother and sister.
It's just so romantic.
She could wear his jeans, no problem.
Tiny mouths ah.
But alright, the other secret to this mentalist is that he's basically a therapy group date disguised in a bunch of witchcraft.
In one word, what are you looking for in a relationship with Zach? One word, just 1 second. Just think of that first.
I'm thinking of 2 words.
And I'm gonna say those 2 words are Instagram followers.
That's weird. I'm sorry, I apologize for the profanity, but what in the world?
That's the power of mentalism. You can't hide anything from me.
Now, the mentalist then takes some time to reveal these ladies' innermost insecurities that production already wrote down and told him.
What was the one reason why your previous relationship didn't work?
Infidelity?
He then proceeds to wow them all with how much he knows, without any of them realizing that the dude probably just watched the footage from last week's date. Well, now that everyone's either freaked out or emotional, it's time to move into the night portion of the date, where tension is only going to get even higher as they all have to sit down and stare at the group date rose, aka a one-way ticket to hometowns and a spot on Bachelor in Paradise. So, one by one, the ladies are brought forth before Zach to plead their case on why they should get a hometown. And by now, we pretty much know the deal. If you come to Zach with fun good times...
My mom and sister were like, Gabby, we really think that you could, like, be a good match with him. And I was like, I love that you guys are so into this. So I have no doubt in my mind that they're gonna love you.
By the end, you're gonna get a kiss. However, come with drama...
These days have been so hard.
Yeah.
Like, I just couldn't do it. It was just too much. Oh my God, I don't want to cry.
No, it's okay.
And suddenly, Zach's giving you this face. Not the face of someone who's thinking they're looking at their future wife. So it really shouldn't be a surprise when Zach picks up the group date rose and says...
Gabby? Gabby, will you accept this rose?
Yes! Yay! Zach is coming to Vermont to meet my family, and I am pumped.
Hope they don't try to feed him maple syrup, cause we know what happened last time.
Okay, what do you think?
Mapley.
Okay, I didn't like that face.
Well, with the group date rose being handed out, Kat continues her spiral into madness, and we continue on into the final one-on-one for the week with Zach and Brooklyn. A huge date, as if Brooklyn receives a rose, there's only one left for the rest of the women.
I'm so excited to be here right now.
Oh, right. Greer's back. Guess Brooklyn's date will have to wait, as Greer comes in super excited to meet Zach after, what was it?
Long.
So long.
Holy
It's been 3 weeks since a hug.
Oh, sweet summer child. 3 weeks since you've seen him? Well, let's get this over with. So Greer is stoked to see Zach. Last time they spoke, he said her experience missing work due to COVID was not like his experience missing time with his future partner due to COVID. So, now that she also got COVID here, they're totally twinsies, right? So, hometown?
So, I do see something between us. And
Oh, he's already checked out.
To give a hometown rose, I need to feel 100% confident that I can see a future. And I don't feel that.
So Greer is in and out in no time flat.
I really appreciate you being so honest and transparent with me, so thank you.
Okay, she might still have COVID. Someone get this girl tea stat. Alright, so now we can move on to Brooklyn's date. And as these two smooch in this hot air balloon ride thing, the show cuts back to the ladies as they talk about Brooklyn's date in a very important way.
I do feel confident that Brooklyn will be coming back with the rose tonight.
Yeah.
And so that leaves...
I've seen this show far too many times, and you know every time they bring up someone coming back with a rose or not, they're not. Well, first off, production sends Zach into his second giant hot tub of the episode.
This iconic Hungarian bathhouse is like a big old hot tub.
And then, for another second of the season, they have Zach get more romance advice from an old couple while in said hot tub. But hey, at least they're wearing clothes this time. Also, can I just say, dude here's vibing in a hot tub with his girl playing chess? At his age, I don't know if it gets much better than that. But the real important part of this date is the night portion. So while Brooklyn goes on about hometowns, her family, the people Zach will be meeting like her mom and grandpa who raised her, or the people he won't be meeting like her dad, Zach pipes up and says,
Let me stop you right there.
So Zach tells Brooklyn she deserves someone who can give her the love that he can't. He then walks her out to the back of an SUV on her way home, while the rest of the ladies watch her suitcase get taken away like,
what? Oh no!
But at this point, there are still 2 hometown spots up for grabs and 2 roses still to hand out, so we're now headed to the rose ceremony for the week. And with Kat still spiraling and Charity wondering if her being so open during the mentalist date was too much for Zach, Ariel gets the first rose handed out, and the storyline here comes down to will Charity or will Kat get the last hometown spot?
Charity.
And there you have it, our final 4 is complete, as Katie, Gabby, Ariel, and Charity will have their families meet Zach, while Kat follows Greer and Brooklyn back home, dreaming of her Bahamas date, knowing that, in the end, for this Bahama Mama and this Bahama Papa, it just wasn't meant to be. So that's it for this recap of The Bachelor Week 7. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like, comment your thoughts on the episode down below, and subscribe to the channel as there's always more content on the way. And until next time, Bachelor Fantake out.
Stop trying to figure me out.
I just did.
You can't.
It's done.
No, it's not.
I know you now.
You don't
Your
know me.
nature.
You don't know me anything
I'm done.
about me. Get out of my
Worth
head.
continuing.